Welcome back to the second segment of the Oh No radio show. Seems like my good webcam has died, so I got to use the backup here. But if that's the worst thing that happens, that's the worst thing that happens. You guys can all see my pretty face. Along with me, of course, is my good friend Mikey and Ty. And Mikey, you had something to say, and I cut you off, at the end of the first segment there. What was it you were about to, indulge us with?
I wanted to make a gripe.
Oh, a gripe. I always like a good gripe.
Now I can't remember what my gripe was.
No?
Yeah. Do you guys have, say a gripe of your own real quick. Maybe it'll charge my hate back up.
Okay, I got one. I've got a gripe right now. My neighbor, she has, she used to have one of these camper things, right? She sold her camper, like an RV, right? And she lived kind of half and half in the RV and in the house. She's moved back into her house, but she has this spot for a camper, and it's got all the hookups for, the electrics, and then also the sewer and all that type of thing. So it's like parking at a mini campground or whatever. And so she's let her friend stay there in her camper. Her camper has just moved in, and that motherfucker has two of these little dogs that are, I don't know if they're Pomeranians or whatever. And they're cute enough, I suppose. But one of the things that annoys me is that every time that she leaves, they won't stop barking. So if she's there, they're fine. But if she leaves, it is the two of them nonstop. So that's my gripe of the week.
Okay, I remember what it was. So we have, I've said before, my apartment, we stay right across from the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
So they put on the dumpster, and we have one of those big industrial compacting dumpsters that they come and change out every now and then. Apparently, whatever company we use is their dumpsters are ultra sensitive, very, very sensitive.
Okay.
And they break down pretty frequently. So they're like, okay, if it breaks down, just wow.
Sorry, I'm fucking around with the light. I'm fucking around with the light. See if I can make it any better, because when my one camera died and it was set up for that one. Now it looks spooky. Sorry.
No, that's not a good. No, don't do that.
So my gripe is, when the dumpster does eventually break, and it usually does, these dumb shits just pile the trash right in front of the dumpster, like the normal loading portal. When they tell them clearly, hey, put it on the other side of the little driveway where they collect the dumpster corral. Mm-hmm. It's easier for us to process it once we get a new dumpster this way. No, these dumb fucks just pile it in front of the thing, and then all number of crows and trash animals.
What are they supposed to do with it? If it's broken, and which they always do, because someone inevitably throws a lazy boy in there and expects it to crush it all up, and it never works that way.
No.
But okay, so what are they supposed to do with the trash?
You know how they have ours has a little driveway up to the dumpster corral where this long dumpster is. So you're supposed to just take it. The receptacle is on one side of the driveway. They want you to line it up on the other, stack it up on the other side of this driveway, so that when they get the new dumpster, they can just load it into the dumpster. Don't leave it right in front of the dumpster portal, because then they got to haul it all the way around to the other side. They're trying to make it convenient, but it's just trashy. One, complaints about the people. Two, gripes with the apartment building for not getting better quality fucking dumpsters.
Yeah, I don't know. But it sounds like it's the compactor's fault, not necessarily the dumpster itself. I think the dumpster is just the thing that you slip in there. That's the receptacle. I think that the problem might be on your apartment complex for not supplying you with the adequate amount of trash crushing that you need.
We need more trash cushion. We only have one dumpster for a whole complex.
It sounds like a lot. It sounds like that would be overwhelming. That would definitely be an overwhelming situation. I agree with you. I'm not opposed to what you're saying. I think that these people are probably shitbags. You know.
Also, well, you know they're shitbags because they put their trash on their goddamn hood of their car and drive it to the dumpster.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to throw it on my my hood, or either on my hood or my trunk of my car, and I used to.
I mean, I could
It'd
see
be
if it
full
was
of
like,
I'd be full of
oh.
beer bottles. I'd have 3 bags like stacked up on it. One of them would inevitably fall off. That was college life for me.
Do you stop and get it though?
Sometimes.
No, that's a no.
Sometimes you
It's
move,
mostly a no.
move about your day. I didn't notice that one fell off right there, and
Yeah, I'll get that later.
maybe you're late. Gotta.
So
Trash
I
people.
don't have as much of a gripe, but I will say, like, living here in Wisconsin, of course, has had its kind of ups and downs of being here, but like, it's fucking August,
Mm.
It's like glorious here. Since August started,
You suck.
it gets like mildly hot here and there, but even like when it's hot here, it's not hot like it is there.
Oh, we're still in the
But still.
90s, like with the hundreds here, man. It's the dog days of summer. It's fucking.
It's
Yeah.
trash.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like conditioned to the Florida-ness
Yeah.
where August, you're in the shit. Like you're in the shit in fucking August. It's gonna be hot no matter what.
They're asking.
And-
Chat room's asking. Is it a constant riot in your town up there in Wisconsin? Because it does.
Not here. Not here. No.
Where
I
is
mean, it
where is
kinda
that?
wild.
Where is that in relation to you?
Kenosha is probably like an hour-ish from me. It's close to. It's the first county north of the border between Illinois and Wisconsin. So it's like literally the space in between Milwaukee and Chicago.
Okay,
But,
so
yeah.
you said an hour away.
Yeah. There's people talking about it here and there, but it's I don't know. Everything seems normal around these parts.
Yeah, you live kind of in like the suburby, out in the middle of nowhere-y type thing, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it suburby, but sort of in the boonies, but not quite.
Okay, I got you. What do you guys think of the new Bill and Ted that just got released? Do you have any plans to see it? Because I'm actually, for the first time, this might be my first one of these where I purchase a movie that would be in theaters to watch at home, and I'm seriously considering doing it here in the next day or so because I've heard really good. I have an affinity for Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us. A lot of us do in Orlando as well, simply because there was a show at Halloween Horror Nights in our Universal Orlando theme park, right? Like that. Every year was a kind of a staple of Halloween Horror Nights. It was a pop culture satire, a la Scary Movie type thing. And I worked that show, especially for a couple of years, and I worked in that industry for a long time. So I grew to love the characters of Bill and Ted. I've seen those movies like a million times. And with hearing that like there's a good heart to this movie, that it's actually pretty decent, I'm thinking about spending the $25 and having movie night, at home.
I think 25 is to own it.
Is it to own it?
Like that.
Is it?
Maybe it. I can't
don't know.
remember. 20. It costs me 20 to rent it.
Ooh, okay. So it's 20 to rent it, but 25 to own it. Is that what?
I don't know if that's right or not. It might be 35 donut. I'm not sure. Shit.
So you've seen this new movie?
I did watch it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. What are your thoughts?
All right. I feel like I've been like the negative guy on pretty much everything that's happened in recent years. It's like, God damn it, why isn't this great?
Sure.
But Bill and Ted is still Bill and Ted in that it's got its hokiness, kind of its good moments, but like, I don't know, man. I still feel like I wanted more out of that movie. The overall theme is just kind of like, everybody come together kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's cool, especially in this day and age and everything that's going on.
Is it so? It's
overall,
kind of fitting.
Overall decent.
It's kind of fitting for the time that it's coming out. It's kind of fitting for what it is. Is that a decent way to put it?
Yeah. Well, I think so. Yeah.
I
think you'll probably like it. Probably.
Okay.
More than likely.
I've heard mostly good things. Okay, people are saying it looks like shit.
There's definitely like moments where I scoffed a little bit, but overall, I'm not mad that I watched it.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad. That's I think I'm gonna do it. I think it's actually going to be a surprise hit. I think it's gonna make a shit ton of money. I think people right now, with everything going on, want something goofy, want something dumb that they can turn their mind off to. And this is a perfect movie to do it. Something with the nostalgia, It to me, it will be, a good thing. So I want to support it. I feel like it's going to be one of the bigger. I think it's going to be the biggest comedy of the year. That's definitely what I'm gonna say. Especially with no one going to movie theaters and not much coming out right now, I think this movie in particular will be one of the highlights of the year. That's just me.
All right. I held my tongue because I'm not gonna be. I'm just not super excited about it. The first movie was good. All right. Second movie was
awesome.
Second one's not
better.
I don't think second one isn't as good as the first one.
I like them both.
And I think they both they look too old to do this. I think it's gonna play on like the togetherness that we need, and I'm happy for that. I think it'll be good. But I don't think it needed a revival. I think that we could have run, we're in a Keanu Love period, so I know that it's going to do well because people are having like a lot of renewed Keanu Love after probably a decade of just like Keanu blah. I know it's going to do well, but
You're shitting on it. You're shitting on it. I could tell you're shitting on it. You don't like it.
I might watch it. I'm not going to pay that amount of money for it. No.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Have you done it with any movies that have come out before this? Like Ty, have you done it before this one, or was this your first one? Since they started doing because of quarantine, the home release thing. Yeah.
I haven't done any new ones because I also, know how to pirate shit. Which I actually looked for this on my normal go-to thing, but there wasn't a good link up. So I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. I had this, it's not a guilt, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of shit for free over the years, so there's times when I don't mind paying back. And also, this brings me to another thought. Like, I get that the movie industry is hurting right now just because of what's going on. You know?
Sure.
They're definitely probably losing those dollars from seats in theaters. But also, if I'm not going to the goddamn movie theater, why do I have to pay more than a movie ticket to watch it at my house? Like,
Yeah, I think the thought process is that you and your buddy or wife or family could all be seeing it for that same $20. Therefore,
ah,
that's how they justify it. They find that, like, okay, it's basically the same as a 2-ticket price. And it does kind of, yeah.
like I said, I kind of
understand
get it.
what you
Don't
mean.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just the logic of it still makes me mad.
I like it, though. I don't know. It works. This is a movie for me that it works for completely fine. If it was a big budget action film, then you can you can donate to us, by the way, in the chat room. You can also go to onoradioshow.com. On the right-hand side, there is a donate button. It's kind of small, but it is there. And if you go to that, it'll take you to a page where there's a PayPal link that you can send us money for one-time donations. But thank you for even thinking of doing that. I definitely think that, though, this movie, Bill and Ted, will lend itself more towards the home theater environment than a big budget movie. That was my point. Sorry, I got distracted.
No.
Yeah.
Now, what I do think it will do is it'll get a lot of parents to introduce their kids to Bill and Ted. So I think, if anything, parents are like Netflix or one of the streaming services is going to pick up the rights to that and have it on there, because if Netflix already doesn't, I think they do.
What?
But have the rights to the first two.
The
Bill
first
and
two?
Ted.
Yeah, that I don't know. Am I crazy, or did they do a Bill and Ted cartoon back in the day?
Yeah.
I feel like they did a Bill and Ted cartoon. I'm looking it up on YouTube right now just
I don't
to see.
think you're crazy.
I have this weird memory of that, but that's almost something that they could do. Like, even if, they certainly did. Yep, I found it. I don't think it lasted long. I got the
Bill
intro.
and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah. Cartoon, 1990. This was a cartoon
21
that
episodes,
only lasted
one season.
Oh, how many? 21 episodes? Damn, that's a lot more than I anticipated them having. Do you guys want to see the intro? I mean, why not, right? we gotta watch this. This is gonna be good.
I'll listen to an intro.
Yeah. I'll throw it up. I'll optimize for everyone. Hang on.
Optimize, Owen. You must optimize.
Oh shit! No, I fucked it up.
Enhance.
I fucked it up. It's harder when I got the YouTube thing. It's easier when I have the clip downloaded. Wait a minute.
Enhance.
Optimize. I didn't enhance correctly. 1 second.
Oh, he blew the enhance.
Oh, here we go.
The optimize.
Here we go. I got it now. Let's check it out. Let's take a look at the Bill and Ted thing. I want to see it. I'm excited about this. Don't you worry. I'll get it figured out. Here we go. Yeah, Bill and Ted cartoon. Let's see what this does.
I had been selected for a most important journey. I was to help fulfill the destiny of the two great ones, Bill and Ted. Wild stallions roar!
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, this.
Wow.
I remember this a little.
I have a vague memory of it, but I wonder, is it the original voices? Is it Keanu and Alex Winter? Sounds a bit like them. Netflix needs to put this on there. And if they want to reinvent Bill and Ted, they just bring this back.
1991 or 1990, Jeff.
Yeah, we said it was 1990, but is it the same? Oh. Is it the same voices? That was what I was wondering. If it's the same voices
it
as.
Sounds kind of like it, but.
Oh no.
I doubt it. I don't know.
Writing's not.
I'm not doing top 90s cartoons. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get out of there, because that's a dark hole that I've been down before, and that'll only end up in hours of us watching before we know it, we're watching Land of the Lost, and that's just how it rolls. Like
That's how it goes.
it's how it goes. But no,
Yeah.
I kind of remember watching that cartoon. Okay, so chat room is saying that was Carlin, but that ain't Winters and Reeves. Mikey, can you look that up? See if you can find any info.
Sure.
Yeah, see if you can find any info who voiced the cartoon Bill and Ted. I want to hope it's like a 45-year-old fat dude like that, and he's he's doing the excellent, like sitting in his pajamas. Like I kind of have yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
George Carlin, Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter,
What?
Evan Richards, Christopher Kennedy, Don Lake. Yeah,
It's
they
all
got
of
them to do the actual cartoon.
Yeah.
That's kind of badass, actually. Like, now I want to see this more. I feel like I have definitely seen it. Otherwise, again, why would I have remembered it? I was definitely aware of it. I feel
I
like,
Yeah,
definitely
man.
remember watching something like
Yeah.
an episode or two somewhere, but
oh, this is definitely in my future. I'm watching this very, very soon. Probably before I watch the new movie now.
what?
Do the characters stand up, Ty? Like, as the only person that's seen it? Like, do they...
This is what I'll say, and it's kind of like my little gripe that I think is probably my gripe and maybe not anybody else's,
Mhm.
but still, they're almost too much the same, if that makes sense. Like they are you would feel like so much time has passed.
that they should have grown up a little bit?
Oh,
little,
like they're
like they would have slightly different something that they've
Yeah.
grown
But,
into.
but no, they're exactly
But no,
the same.
they're pretty much exactly the same.
I love it.
And
I actually kind of like that
I
more.
feel like a lot of people will love it, but that kind of drives me crazy because
and their kids that they have are just like them too, right? Like
Yeah, the kids are pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
good.
know, man. It's good.
Clipping that one out. So there's switching things a little bit. I do want to say that I've thought about this kind of long and hard, and especially with how weird the world is. You will have noticed, Oh No Radio Show fans, that we haven't been paying any attention or restarted the death pool. And it started a while back when one of our face group members, and I do actually forget who it is. So if you're listening to the show, what's up? Remind me of who this was. But yeah, they kind of said, like, I'm not really comfortable with like glorifying death in this way. And it took me a while because I'm like, it's just jokes and all this type of thing. So
I mean, it's dark. It's dark humor.
it's pretty dark. It's pretty fucked up. And I guess we need to apologize, or I need to apologize for inventing the damn thing way back in the day. But
it was because of me.
Moving forward, I'm gonna drift away from the death pool. I don't think that you guys. One of the reasons that this happened was last night. There was, the unfortunate passing of the guy. I'm sorry, I don't know comic book guys' names or this actor's name, but he died of colon cancer.
Boswell.
Okay, thank you. Everybody saw it on their Facebooks, and like 2 hours after this announcement was made, there was the thing in the group, and like someone thinking they're clever, like let's post, like, they do the death pool, let's post this. I'm like, first off, it's kind of shitty. Second off, like, he has no relation to the show. We don't need everybody with every death being posted in our group. And I appreciate the fan interaction. I appreciate that was because of the death pool. But I'm asking that unless it's a person in particular that's like we've talked about or has some relation to the show, I don't
like
really...
Wilford Brimley's death.
Right,
Timely,
that makes sense.
appropriate.
Makes complete sense.
Booyah, Ty.
But
I didn't talk about it.
But you understand what I'm saying in this scenario, right? Like, is that I'm just not comfortable, especially when the world is so kind of fucked right now, and when there have been a lot of people dying. I'm not comfortable doing a death pool. Now I'll ask you guys this: can we do a life pool?
God damn it.
Is this just the same thing, just rebranded?
No, it's not at all. Like, because you're betting on people to live, not die. Completely different, right?
So wait, are we just betting on celebrities who will live through this year?
I mean, sort of.
Explain to me how
I
this
don't
would
know
work,
how the
Owen.
rules work yet. Thank you very much. I'll figure them out. We'll talk about it. But if it's a life pool, it's a celebration of life rather than a celebration of death.
It's a life pool, but we score it with golf-like points.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You know, if you gain a point, you're getting a bogey / whatever. Whereas if somebody dies, that gives you a negative score. So it's really yeah, I get it.
See,
Okay.
yeah, there's a way. No, there's a way to do this, and I think it would celebrate the lives of people rather than wishing death upon people, and that you get points for them dying. I think it needs to sort of be the other way around.
You get points for them living.
Correct. Like, and we'll do an age range, but we're betting on, like, I think that this person is going to do good, and like. And you know, we focus on the positive rather than the negative. I don't have all the fucking things worked out yet.
Okay, so
on
wait.
it.
In this example, if I for instance knew that Chadwick Boseman or whatever had mega cancer, like stage 4 cancer,
you wouldn't bet on him
at the beginning of January, and I was like, I'm betting on that guy. I'm putting my $10 in. I think he's going to fight it. I think he's going to live. I think he's strong. I think he's going to make it through the year.
I think you'd get negative points. That's my point, is that you would lose rather than, like, win.
Okay, I would get negative points now, but if you spin it any other way, it still just sounds like the death pool.
I don't know how to not spin it like the death pool, but I'm trying to make it the life pool. I'm trying to be positive. And I don't know. I'm trying to be a good guy here. That's all I'm saying.
It is very easy to just say, hey, the death pool is kind of insensitive, guys. We're going to move on.
And that's my point. Things change. Like, that was a thing in our show like 3-4 years ago. We don't really need to, I don't know. I'm kind of not cool with it myself anymore. That was pointed out to by one of our listeners. And yeah, your captain is actually maybe his heart has grown one size, bigger today.
It's just grown. It's just grown.
Just grown. Yeah. I have a conspiracy about clocks.
Oh,
I think something's happening that that will only you guys will probably understand, and it goes
are
into
they birds?
well, it goes into my conspiracy theories. I think that we're all living in some sort of simulation, but almost every time that I look at a clock lately, it's 2:22 or 3:33 or 11:11. Or one, like, it's really fucking weird. It happens to me all the time, and now I'm gonna pass this on to you and our listeners. And if anything happens that's the same, and you start noticing that every time you look at a clock, it's like, kind of in that realm, you'll know you're part of the grand experiment. And I'm pretty sure that I've gone crazy, of course.
Yeah.
But
maybe a little bit.
But
The clocks are out to get
The
us.
clocks are out to get us. This is a time manipulation technique. I think it all comes back to that Hadron Collider. And I think when they started that thing up, there was no more Bernstein Bears. There was no There was no more Nelson Mandela. And
The
yeah,
Nelson Mandela effect.
yeah, exactly. I think it's all related. I think there's a conspiracy. It's probably got something to do with aliens as well. And aliens are out there. Watch out. That's my.
Well, we know they're out there. The government has said so.
They haven't
The
said officially, but I want them to. They should just do it though, right?
Yeah.
Would people be? Do you think people would actually freak out? Like, do you think
Yes.
they're? Do you think
I mean,
they would?
Some people, for sure.
Like,
Now, here's the deal. The government couldn't just say, like, ambiguously, oh, yeah, aliens are real. We've seen them. They would have to say they're real. Here's one. And we're going to put it, like, out on the White House lawn. 100% real. Let some guys come, like, poke it a little bit. Because you got to do something.
What?
You can't just, like... See the
Welcome
government.
to our planet.
we're gonna poke you.
Oh well, I'm assuming that like the government has one. Like,
You think they? I don't know if they got one. I think they probably don't.
there's got to be like the Mike B of aliens who was like just
Drunk
cruising-
driving on the moon and ended up here.
Yeah, and just like flipped his space rover like off the moon, and it swung to Earth, and they got him now, and he was like, "Oh my God,
Speaking of
I'm
drunk,
gonna get so fired." Oh,
yeah.
no,
I mean,
no,
there
no,
has to be
no.
that alien. I agree. And that definitely reminds me that we need to do another episode soon of our conspiracy theory show, Mikey, drunk driving on the moon, so that we can explore more of these issues. By the way, you can find that at patreon.com/ONRS, and you can subscribe monthly so you get all sorts of added content. We've got plans to do a lot more stuff soon. One of the things that I was going to talk to you guys about off air, but I thought, why not? Fuck it, right? We'll bring it up here. Do it live. Is I was
What are
thinking
we
about.
fucking?
Well, no, I was I was thinking about what about a show that we could do occasionally on Patreon that is like I or you or all of us, one of us maybe at a time. Don't know how this works yet, much like the death pool thing. But what if we had a show that we talked and learned about something each time that we have no idea about and actually have no interest in. And it's like we do a show on horse riding. Who knows about horse riding? And we learn some things about horses. What if we do one on just different topics for each one of us? I've got no idea about it. You're completely out of your element, and it's us learning and probably shitting on the thing that we're about to, learn a little bit about.
Okay, I would like this.
I think that's a good idea. That's my pitch.
I think how you make it work is each time you have one person who does the learning, who does a bunch of research on a topic that none of us care about.
Okay.
And then they kind of almost give the presentation, and the other two of us
I
just
like that.
open field day on crapping on this idea that none of us care about.
Yeah, basically, every time that I mention professional wrestling is what would happen. It's that.
Oh, the first episode could literally be professional wrestling.
It could. Yeah.
But Owen loves wrestling.
Yeah,
And
but
he already knows all about it.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys, I would teach you. I would learn you. So you would have to find something that's specific that I don't know anything about, that you will teach me, and I may or may not shit all over it. I mean, that's up to your discretion.
I feel like it should be a level playing field for all of us. Like, I feel like none of us should like said topic.
No, I'm
And then
saying,
somebody
none of
does
us
the
like it.
research. Yeah.
I'm into
None of
that.
us like the topic. We all vote that, like, yep, I literally do not give a shit about this topic. You're like, cool, then I will do the research on all of it, and bam!
What happened?
I'm seeing if he can read my fingers. He can't read them. No, he doesn't know. Oh, I forgot. Mikey B's not the greatest reader in the world, is he? That's
No,
right.
not always, but sometimes I know what you mean when you say things. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't always have to be that way.
Just point at him.
just jab him in the face. Like, hey, isn't it? Yeah. I wish. Yeah, this is where things like not being in the studio actually, have an effect.
Yeah,
It's like it's
I
a
know
little.
what you mean.
It's a little easier. It's a little easier when Oh, God damn it, Mike is gone again. Fuck! What are we gonna do? Fucking fuck! I got shit. I guess we'll have to do the show without him, bro. Let me.
Fine.
Once again, there's definitely got to be some more onions coming his way. I will say too, he is not gonna have a good time on
If you're serious
on
about
Thursday.
5 even, and there's room for growth still,
Oh.
that's
I'm saying that I've had some promises of at least 5. I'm not saying that has come in as official, but I can guarantee you 2 right now. And it's actually no, I can guarantee you the equivalent of 2.5 through the donations. So he better get his ass on getting ready for at least 5. I'm trying to just prepare. I'm trying to prepare him. That's all I'm saying.
it's sort of questioned this in our group maybe one day, but do you think he should drink while he does it? Do you think he should
He's allowed to drink. Oh, fuck. I know who that is.
Who's allowed to drink?
Oh,
Me?
Jesus Christ. Here we go.
What's happening on the news? You want to hit the news? I don't know if you remember the news.
Welcoming to the show, our Oh No official newsman. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Johnny Moonbags. How you doing,
news.
Johnny? You got the news for us? You kicked Mikey B out of the seat. We were wondering where he went. You kicked him out of the seat. You hopped in there.
I kicked that hack fucking co-host out of the damn seat.
Mm-hmm.
You need a real co-host, someone like me. So you need John Moonbag.
Johnny Moonbags. Yeah, I
I'll
know
be a
you've always
better
got
host than
the
that.
news. You've always got the news for us.
Burlo. How do you say his name?
I don't know. I think it's Burlero, but I get it. I fuck it up every time too.
That's a stupid name.
It is a stupid name. It's too French for me.
It's way too French. Everyone
Don't-
hates those French fucks.
Yeah, wow. No one likes.
Well-
Really, does anybody like the French? Let's be real.
Not me. I like a croissant.
That's why you know
but
what?
I hate-
I'll cheers you tonight on that. Like of our hatred for the French. Virtual cheers.
I like a croissant, but I wish we could call it something not so French.
It's really pretentious of a name, isn't it?
Right? It's
Yeah.
a hoity-toity bread.
Yeah.
But they are delicious.
Yeah, they are
So this
delicious.
week-
Yeah.
This week's news liquor sponsor is New Amsterdam Pineapple
Oh,
Vodka.
got the pineapple vodka.
Well, because John Moonbags loves it sweet.
Yeah.
I kiss it because it's sweet.
It's chef's kiss for you.
Chef's though.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss the roof.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever hear about News One?
Oh, is it time already for
And
news? Oh,
News what?
oh shit.
Well, thank you. And,
Sorry. Let me get your music down here. Let me get your music down. My bad.
pop my music down, producer.
Sorry. Yeah, I technical difficulties there for a second. My bad.
Technical beer difficulties.
Oh, good one. What's News One looking like?
Vodka.
Mm.
Oh. In Tampa. You guys ever been to Tampa?
Yeah, once or twice, definitely.
Well, did you know that they found over in Tampa 100-pound Swanee alligator snapping turtle?
100-pound. Well,
100-pound, that's freaking huge.
Well, we were
That's a
just
big
looking.
fucker.
Well, we were just looking at snapping turtles on the show earlier tonight. You know, Clips had some snapping turtles in there, so that's
yeah,
interesting.
I was worried you were gonna blow my bit.
Yeah, I did not. I did not. I didn't know that. Not know. I mean, but those were not 100
No, how
pounds.
could you know? Because I didn't tell you about it, or even how you know my news.
I do not know your news because you know you're an intrepid
So-
reporter. I will say that you probably. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you know you come up with these news stories. You find these stories, but 100 pounds sounds a lot bigger than what we were just looking at, which were what,
Yep.
maybe in the 7 to 15 pound
Yeah.
range.
No, those
And-
might have been heavy. A couple.
Maybe,
I don't know.
maybe
20.
a little heavier. That's-
Well, they caught a bunch of hoop traps because they're trying to. They're very threatened. They're very endangered.
okay.
They're dangerous.
Hoop trap.
And yeah, they're these little hoops, and the turtles crawl in, but they can't crawl out.
That sounds sad.
It's probably kind of sad, especially since they're so endangered.
Yeah.
Not a lot of them anymore. But
Mm.
apparently, this is a very specific Swanee alligator snap. It's a sub-dialect. But to tell you the relation, in the same bust of snapping turtles, this snapping turtle sting, as you would say, they found a 46-pound female and a 64-pound male. So in relation,
What are they gonna do with them? Do you know?
they're gonna relocate them and probably put them in a conservatory because of
That's
how
good.
endangered they are.
It's good. It's a good thing. Do you support the
Yeah.
snapping turtle agenda?
I think they need to put them into better areas. They're very dangerous
Oh,
turtles.
that's your concern. That's why they were caught, is because they were
Hmm.
dangerous and they were gonna hurt somebody.
Because they're dangerous.
Mhm.
They're endangered.
They got it. They got it. It's good.
I
Yeah,
like it.
it's
I
good.
You
like
guys-
it.
It's good.
You guys ever want to hear about news too?
Oh shit! Is it already?
And
Okay,
now-
yeah. It's time for
News 2.
all right, news 2. Oh, he's got to do his vodka first. Oh shit! Yeah, that's a lot of vodka there. But that's a lot of vodka.
Brought to you by vodka.
Everything's brought to me by vodka. All of my successes to the Russians. So in Fort Lauderdale, another story out of Florida this week. Another animal story.
Oh,
But I don't know what the fuck's happening with Florida and your animals.
well, yeah, we got a lot of animals here down here. I guess they're all riled up because it's so hot outside. You know, the Florida heat and everything.
Yeah, it's making the Florida animals crazy, and especially because a
Yep.
lot of crazy people got crazy animals.
Yeah.
Because in Fort Lauderdale, a kangaroo got loose and had to be turned over to the Florida Wildlife Conversation.
Wow. I don't think it's a conversation. I think it's yeah. I don't think that's the word at all.
That's what the report says.
Okay, gotcha.
Did you read the report?
Mhm.
Conservation, perhaps. Maybe that was more.
You're actually very correct.
Yep. Yeah, it's
I
probably
misread.
what it is. But yeah, that's good. I mean, kangaroos should not be roaming around
Right?
Florida. How did the
Ah.
kangaroo get here?
Well, the funniest thing is, kangaroos can be kind of punchy and kicky, right?
Yeah, they do.
I've gotten punched.
Well, apparently
It's
this
fun.
was a bit of a sweetheart kangaroo, because
Oh,
when the police kind of got him corralled a little bit, they were able to walk up and literally just pet him. He's a nice kangaroo.
cuddly kangaroo.
He's a sweetheart kangaroo.
Did they name him?
It doesn't give his name because I think his parents, he's a young kangaroo and it's against the law to give his name out.
I understand. Yeah. There's
Child
definitely laws
protection
against.
laws.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I don't know if that
list
applies for
for-
kangaroos, but that's fair. Oh, that's good though. I'm glad I'm glad the
but
kangaroo's
it was
good.
a successful recovery, but although it did have to be turned over to the Wildlife Commission because the guy didn't have a permit for his kangaroo. No permit, no kangaroo. Not in Fort Lauderdale.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah. Kangaroos are pretty. I like kangaroos. I mean, I
Hey.
feel
You know
They're
what?
little.
You motherfucker.
yeah.
You know what News 3 is?
News 3.
News 3.
Welcome to News 3. It's the big one, guys. News 3 might be kind of crazy. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
News 3. It's the big one.
Well, News 3 starts off. There's gonna be a crazy auction, guys, from a Boston-based RR auction.
Okay.
They're selling some crazy in September. You ready to get your bid signs out? Do you guys have personalized bid signs? Do you go to auctions a lot?
I've never been to an auction actually. I've never attended an auction
Oh.
in my life. I do watch Storage Wars though a fair amount.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
and
probably an expert.
I feel like I would punch a guy if he was next to me and he did the yeah, the yeah, like the storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hate that guy, but I would want to have my own like distinct auction sound.
You know what?
That's,
Whoop whoop.
yeah, I would do a Ric Flair woo. Like, I think,
So,
yeah, woo.
well, you know they're selling a lock of old, honest Abraham Lincoln's hair with a
Ah.
telegraph that certifies its authenticity.
Isn't that weird how hair like survives for so long? Like that you can keep a piece of hair. Like you feel like it would
Yeah.
kind of rot away. Like our bones, like I guess bones, they last a long time. But like a lot of our bodies, unless they're burnt or buried or like whatever, they
Pretty resilient.
yeah, it's kind of impressive that hair, like Abraham Lincoln's hair, would still be like around today, like it hadn't fallen apart or whatever, you know?
Yeah. So if you want
What
to
do you-
go to New Hampshire, they think that the minimum bid is probably going to be $10,000.
That's it. I thought it would be more than that.
That's
the
just
minimum bid.
that's
That's
the
where it starts.
minimum. That's the
Oh.
starting point.
Yeah,
Owen.
I'm not good with the auctions. I don't know.
Yeah, and they hope they believe through projections, astrally and financially, that you could get up to 75,000.
See, I think that.
Would you pay more for Lincoln's hair?
No, but I mean, I don't have that type of money. I think that if I was like a rich politician or something, like I might, or like I might be.
Would you?
I might be paying like $1 million for some Lincoln hair.
Lincoln's hair for $1 million?
What?
Well, I guess what do you do with it is my question. Like you get a
Yeah,
lock.
that's like a tchotchke I don't want. I don't want to be like,
You make a voodoo doll of Lincoln.
Oh yeah.
And
Or,
then you control Lincoln's skeleton and ghost.
okay, hear me out, guys. We talked about this
Weekend at Lincoln, Bernie's.
at the very beginning of the show. We talked about wanting small versions of things that we would genetically engineer to make that way. What about mini
Maybe
Abraham,
Lincolns.
mini Lincolns that could run around your house? that you
Would they give me little Gettysburgs?
Oh, you got to put little hats on them. You got to,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they're
have to
always
have
doing
beards,
addresses, and they're always like they just run around your house. They're mini Lincolns.
Would you come with a podium so he could give speeches?
Absolutely, I'd make him a mini one. He'd be on. I put him on the show a lot too. Like,
Oh, he could do that dumb final thought segment. Replace that one.
like he's got a little tiny Lincoln voice too, though. Like he's got.
I see them as like Lincoln Oompa Loompas, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, like.
Oh, they're still
They're-
like 2 foot tall.
Yeah. They got kind of rounder bellies and they sing songs and shit.
They wash my back with like back scrubby things. Like I could see
Oh,
him doing that. Like
I meant
They
like
bathed
maybe
me.
like a 9-inch tall G.I. Joe sized mini Lincoln.
That's also kind of cool.
With
But I
like,
want an Oompa Loompa Lincoln that sings songs.
yeah.
I want the Lincoln from the Indian in the cupboard.
Yes. Good reference.
That Lincoln.
I
That's-
forgot about that movie.
It's a good
I
movie.
think that was like required reading and growing up for me, and then they
Yeah.
made that movie later on.
Yeah, I didn't read it because I just went to the war.
I'm trying to. Oh man, I'm just looking up mini Lincolns, and they're hard to
You're
buy.
looking what?
Yeah, you can buy one.
Hey,
You can
look
buy a
up
mini
mini Lincolns on your own time. It's time for News 4.
Oh, is it already?
Oh,
Hang on. Let me get your news for. Hang on.
and now
How dare you disgrace News 4?
and now, News 4.
This is an experiment. I've never done News 4.
You've never done
before.
this many newses before.
Yeah.
There has never been a News 4.
It's insane.
Oh, hold on. Welcome to News 4.
Talk about News 4.
Oh, he's taking a celebratory news for drink.
Well, News 4. Do you guys know what is happening?
What's News 4?
Do you guys know what's happening on September 3rd?
I don't. I have no idea what's happening on September 3rd. I mean, that's very soon.
Well, September 3rd, there's some schmuck of a second mic co-producer that's gonna eat an onion.
I thought. Hang on here. I thought that was. Yeah, it is the 3rd. I thought it was the 4th, but yes, you're absolutely right. I know what's going on September 3rd. That's next Thursday.
Some try-hard radio guy is gonna try and eat an onion on the internet.
Yeah, he is. He is indeed.
Why is he doing it? You guys hear about this? You guys,
He's being punished.
It's for firm punishment. Is exactly what it is.
sounds
And
like he deserves it.
he does. He does. He's been falling asleep on the show. He doesn't call whenever he is not able to join the show. He just basically just no shows or sleeps through a show or
How?
that's why it's that guy that you invaded his space with. That's why he's gonna be getting that punishment, sir. What do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I think he deserves it. I might throw my own monies. You can donate, and then he has to eat more onions, right?
Yes. He's got to eat a lot of onions. He's got to eat a lot of onions.
I hope people throw money at that so that nerdo. has to
Yeah.
eat
Well,
some onions.
they can donate to the show. They can go to onoradioshow.com. They can hit down on that right-hand side and hit that donate button. And on that right-hand side, it will direct you to, hey, this is what this onion costs. This is what this much costs. It will tell you exactly what you need to do. So just specify what you're putting in there, in your note on your donation, and we'll make sure that it happens. As many people have already figured out and already done. So yeah, that's a huge thing, and we'll be promoting that more throughout the week, Johnny Moonbags, because that's our big promotion right now, to not only punish Mikey B, but to also make some money for the Ono Radio Show. And yeah, there's a lot of good news though. There's a lot of good news though tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go and enjoy my free New Amsterdam.
Absolutely. You
guys
can you
have a good
yeah,
one.
get Mikey back.
That was the news with Johnny Moonbags. News. Johnny Moonbags. Johnny Moonbags.
That was good, Ty. I like that. I like that a lot. You know what else I think you're gonna like a lot is this right here. Check this out.
Oh shit.
So we were just talking about Oompa Loompa Lincolns. On the first day of January in the year of our Lord, 1863, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of the state, or where people shall then be in rebellion against the United States shall be, and henceforth forever, and the executive government of the United States, including the military and thereof, will recognize and maintain the freedom of such persons, and will do no acts or acts to repress persons or any of them in any efforts to make for their actual freedom. Emancipation Proclamation.
What?
Oompa Lincoln.
Oompa Lincoln.
Oompa Lincoln.
Oompa Lincoln.
Oompa Lincoln.
Oompa Lincoln.
Oompa Lincoln. That was pretty good, right?
That did kind of make me happy.
Yeah. Every once in a while I got one for you. I know you'd like that. Anyway, guys, we've done a long-ass show this evening. It seems like it's been longer than usual. We've got into some heavy topics, and, thankfully, we've been able to pull out some laughs and some joy in the lives of you guys. Well, hopefully. I will say too, though, that last thing that I wanted to discuss with you all is that I'm really kind of not into people that treat like alligators as like real animals. Like no. Like some of like there are people that like them as pets, and like they call them like swamp dogs, and they think they're cute. Like alligators aren't cute, right, Mike?
No, they're not really cute. They're pretty much prehistoric death machines that have survived longer than everything else pretty much on the planet currently.
I guess my problem is people romanticizing the alligator, and I'm not on board with it. And I just want to hard take, hot taco stance. I will say that no, I am not okay with alligators being treated like non-death machines and as pets. And if that makes other people angry, well then I'm sorry, but they are disgusting, predatory creatures that probably need to be shot in the face.
See, why do you have to go to such extremes? It's like, hey, alligators are cool. They do what they do. They do it sort of well for what they do.
No, disagree.
Doesn't mean you have to like hang out with alligators. Just respect the alligators.
Why do they gotta think they can hang out with me whenever I'm in a lake? Jerks.
You know, getting in their pool, swimming in their territory.
That's rude of them for not respecting my space. That's the way I feel about it. It's the way, yeah. I'm gonna leave with that.
Fine.
Some final like food for thought. Unless you have anything else to add, boys, I think it's time we wrap up the show. Oh, Mikey B always got something to add. Here we go. It's
my final wisdom from the fortune cookie.
Okay, well, your final wisdom better be telling your gut how it's gonna, be dealing with next Thursday. But
well, to be fair, you can donate to that. And I will have to eat more onions. I've been told the number, and I won't haunt you with the number, but it's high, guys.
It's not good. It's not looking good for you, bro.
I had a spicy chomp today, and this is not going to be as easy as I anticipated. Yeah. But I want to say that my final word of wisdom, and I don't need any music or anything. Don't worry about it.
All right.
But delay is the antidote for anger.
Oh.
Delay is the antidote for anger.
Stew
on that, folks. Well, delay on that.
Yeah, but that's exactly it, right? You take a minute to kind of relax and process things. That the delay in rather than reacting is going to lead you from, getting into extreme, anger battles. Like whenever you have a Facebook thing that annoys you or whatever it is, maybe you think about it for 2 seconds, and rather than posting that annoying or that hurtful thing, maybe you think about it for 2 seconds and just kind of sit on it and just say, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because most of the time, probably not.
Nope.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Mikey. That was actually, like, all bullshit aside, that's actually a pretty good one. Let's roll out of here. Boys, it's been another wonderful evening with you. Even though it is a Saturday, I will be seeing you in, just a few days, because Thursday's coming up quick, Mikey B. Again, donate to Mikey B's Onion Challenge. All the rules are up there. They'll be up in the Facebook. Check them all out. If there's anything bites your fancy, for instance, or
pearl onion
chomps your fancy, donate. Yeah, we've got a $2 option for a pearl onion. We've got $5 options. We've got $10. We've got all the options. Donate a little bit of money. It goes to help me, not Mikey B. I want to make that very clear that this is not for charity. This is all for the Ono Radio Show and for the studio and for upgrades. So if you like the show, and you want to punish Mikey like I do, please donate. Go to onoradioshow.com. Check out on the right-hand side. There's a little donate button. You click that. It takes you to a page. and you'll find all the details and a PayPal link. That's the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, if you want to just subscribe to our Patreon, I'm running a Patreon special right now where everybody that signs up for the Patreon gets 2 free chomps with their initial, purchase.
What?
So yeah, you can get 2 free chomps if you sign up for the Patreon tonight. That's one night only special.
Okay.
And,
Oh my God.
you could sign up for as low as $2. So if you get in there, you sign up for the Patreon for $2 a month. You'll be able to
The
get
basic option?
two chomps. The basic option, you get 2 chomps, and that'll help with us and everything that we're doing. That being said, we love you. Patreon.com/ONRS. 407-906-6466 if you ever want to leave a voicemail. And what do we say when we get out of here, boys? Onions.
A whole bag of onions.
Eat a bag of onion dicks.
Salty onion dip.
It's like an onion ring, but it's a dip.
Instead of cock rings, let's use onion rings.
Onion dick. Eat a bag of
Bag of onions.
bag of onion dicks.
Onion dicks. What's an onion dick look like? I don't even know what an onion dick looks like.
It smells like an onion.
I guess so.
Ew.
One of the things.
Stinky onion dick.
You got that onion dick, son. Onion. Got that onion dick. Got that onion. Onion dick.
It'll make you cry.
Onion dick.
Onion